All right, this one, a little bit of a different setting, all right, for this video. Anyways, the blue box above this video link, I talked a little bit about this in a previous video in this chapter. But this is something you just need to memorize. You got to memorize, you just got to know the terminology, and it's important. This is used a lot in statistical papers. It's just the terminology that's used. So you reject the null hypothesis whenever the p-value is less than alpha, less than the level you're testing at. Whenever you reject the null, whenever the p-value is less than the level you're testing at, we say the data is statistically significant. We're gonna talk about that. I'm going to talk more about that. What does that really mean? But for now, you just got to know that. That's the terminology that's used. So when you go to StatCrunch, you type in your data, and you run this. Let StatCrunch run the data. If the p-value is less than alpha, the level you're testing at, if it is, then you reject the null in favor of the alternative, and we say the data is statistically significant. If the p-value is greater than the level you're testing at, then you fail to reject the null hypothesis. So basically, if the p-value is greater than alpha, we fail to reject the null hypothesis, and we basically say the null hypothesis is true. Whatever somebody's claiming, that the evidence suggests that that is the one that's true, not the alternative. So just make sure you know this terminology about statistically significant and its relationship when a data set is statistically significant relative to the relationship between the p-value and alpha.